be showing you how to properly open a bottle of wine today. I'm going to be opening Catena Malbec for you. Catena, fantastic winery from Argentina, one of the oldest family-run wineries in Argentina, still run by the family. Nicolas Catena is the father, Laura Catena is his daughter, plays a big role in the winery, and really one of the originators when it comes to making quality wine in Argentina, and especially making quality Malbec. So first thing, when you have your bottle of wine, you're going to present it to your guests. It's always good to have a nice, clean, freshly folded napkin as a bed for your wine. And the important thing when handling wine is to remember a lot of hard work has gone into making the product inside this bottle. So we really want to treat it with respect. Doesn't matter, how much this bottle costs, whether it was $10 or $1,000. We want to treat it the same way because it could be a very special bottle for the person you're opening it for. So you've got it cradled there in your wine cloth. You're going to present it to your guest, reading off the label. So we have the 2009 Catena Malbec from Mendoza in Argentina. Make sure this is the bottle your guest has selected. Once they say okay, I think it's always best to open the bottle on a flat surface. This can help to avoid any accidents, helps to avoid shaking up the wine. Not always possible in all our locations, but this is the way I'm going to do it today. You're going to take your corkscrew. Hopefully you've got a nice high quality one, and one of the factors of a corkscrew that's often overlooked is the knife. It's good to have a nice sharp knife. We're going to cut the foil just underneath the lip here. You'll see sometimes people, especially if they've worked on the West Coast, I find, for some reason, like to cut above the lip, but here at OMB we like to make a nice clean cut below the lip. And while you're cutting, it's very important that you don't spin the bottle. You just bring your knife around. Once you feel you've cut through the foil, you should be able to pull that off in one nice clean piece. If you've got any raggedy edges, it's nice to just kind of clean them up, pick them off, make that bottle look nice and professionally done. After that, we're going to take our wine cloth, just wipe the top of the cork, make sure there's no dust or dirt or anything on top of that cork that could possibly get into the wine. You're going to take the worm of your corkscrew and aim for the center of the cork, push that in, give it sort of a half to one full twist, and you should have a nice straight line going in. It's, you really want to have that worm go straight on in, helps to avoid breaking the cork. So just quite easily and gently, we'll twist right down, brace it there, and slowly and smoothly pull, and you want to pull straight up. Again, if you bend the cork, you might break it. So pull straight up, and when you get close to the end, ease that out so you don't make any noise, and there you go. So you'll notice I didn't stick the corkscrew right through the cork. You do want to avoid poking through the bottom of the cork. That could put some cork material into the wine. So sometimes you have to know the bottle of wine and how long the cork is. Most corkscrew worms, if you go about 3/4 or just below full down, it should give you the right amount down into the cork. Also, I'm going to just pull the cork off here. Like I said, the cork's garbage, can go into your pocket. You might see people smelling a cork. It's very old school. Anything that you might smell on the cork, that might lead you to believe there's something wrong with the wine, you're going to have to check the wine anyway. So it's a step that really doesn't need to be done. The guest is going to check the wine to make sure it's okay, so it really doesn't matter what the cork smells like. But if the guest does want to see the cork or smell the cork themselves, then of course we'll let them. If they don't say anything about the cork, then just put that away.